Maybe this morning, you woke up already feeling tired, even though the day hasn't really started yet. Your body is still in bed, but your mind is already moving ahead of you. Thoughts begin to line up, one after another. Things you need to do, things you didn't finish yesterday, conversations you replay in your head, questions you don't yet have answers for. You haven't even had time to pray, but your mind is already full. It's not panic. It's not fear in a loud, obvious way. It's just noise, a steady hum of thinking that won't quite slow down. You might still be lying there, staring at the ceiling, wondering why your mind feels so busy so early. Or maybe you're already up, moving through your routine, carrying that same heaviness quietly with you. Nothing dramatic happened. Nothing is technically wrong. And yet, your thoughts feel crowded. Your head feels heavy. Your inner world feels unsettled for reasons you can't fully explain. You try to focus. You try to breathe. But your mind keeps running ahead, as if it's afraid to stop. If this sounds familiar, you're not imagining it, and you're not alone in it. For some people, the hardest part of the day isn't what comes later. It's this moment, right here, waking up already feeling mentally worn out before the day has even asked anything of you. If your mind feels like this in the morning, it does not mean you're doing something wrong. It does not mean your faith is weak. And it does not mean you've failed in some invisible way. Many people who love God, who pray sincerely, and who try their best to live faithfully still wake up with a tired mind. This kind of mental heaviness is more common than you think. Overthinking is not a sign that you don't trust God. It's often a sign that you've been carrying more than you realize. More responsibility, more concern, more emotional weight than anyone around you can see. There are burdens you hold quietly, worries you don't talk about, decisions you feel pressure to make, expectations some placed on you by others, some placed on you by yourself. And because these things aren't always visible, it's easy to assume you should be handling them better. It's easy to feel guilty for not feeling peaceful already. But feeling mentally worn down does not mean your spirit is weak. God is not disappointed in you because your thoughts haven't settled yet. He isn't frustrated by the noise in your mind. He isn't measuring your worth by how calm you feel when you wake up. God sees how much you've been carrying. He sees the weight behind the thoughts. He sees the effort it takes just to get through ordinary days. He sees the quiet strength it takes to keep showing up when your inner world feels unsettled. You don't have to explain yourself to him. You don't have to fix your thoughts before coming close. You don't have to apologize for feeling overwhelmed. This moment does not make you less faithful. It makes you human. And here, in this space, you are allowed to pause. You are allowed to exhale. You are allowed to let go of the idea that you need to have everything together right now. Nothing about this moment has pushed you away from God. If anything, it has gently drawn you closer just as you are. there is a gentle invitation meant for moments like this. Not a lesson to analyze, not a command to live up to, just words to rest in. Jesus says, "Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." Let's pause there for a moment. Let that be spoken slowly, quietly. Come to me. Not after you fix your thoughts, not after your mind calms down, not after you figure everything out. Just come. All who are weary and burdened. That includes mental weariness, the kind that doesn't always show on the outside, the kind that comes from carrying thoughts, responsibilities, and worries that never seem to fully shut off. And then this promise, I will give you rest. Let this be spoken over you this morning. This rest is not something you have to create. It's not something you earn by trying harder to feel peaceful. It's something you are given. Notice that Jesus doesn't say, "Come to me once you're calm." He doesn't say, "Come to me when your thoughts are finally in order." He simply says, "Come." That means you can come with a busy mind. You can come with unanswered questions. You can come with thoughts that feel tangled and unfinished. This rest is not about escaping your responsibilities or pretending the day ahead doesn't exist. It's about being held in the middle of it. Rest for your mind. Rest for your inner world. Rest that doesn't depend on everything around you being quiet. Sometimes we think rest means silence. No thoughts. No distractions. No pressure. But this kind of rest is deeper than silence. It's the feeling of not having to carry everything alone. It's knowing that even if your thoughts are still moving, you are not being pushed or rushed. Even if your mind hasn't slowed yet, you are already safe to pause. Jesus is not asking you to bring clarity. He's offering rest before clarity comes. He is not waiting for your anxiety to disappear. He is meeting you right in the middle of it. If your mind feels restless this morning, this invitation is for you. If your thoughts feel heavier than your body, this invitation is for you. If you don't know why you feel tired, but you do, this invitation is still for you. You are not late. You are not behind. You have not missed your chance to be at peace. Let these words sit gently with you for a moment. Come to me, and I will give you rest. Not later, not someday, but right here, in this very moment, even with everything still unfinished inside you. God, you see them right now? You see this morning as it truly is for them, not as it looks on the outside. You see the quiet heaviness they woke up with. You see the thoughts that began moving before their body even had time to rest. You see the racing mind that won't easily slow down. You see the worries they haven't spoken out loud, the questions they keep turning over, the pressure they feel to hold everything together, the tiredness that doesn't come from lack of sleep, but from carrying too much for too long. You see it all, God. Nothing about their inner world is hidden from you. And right now, they don't need explanations. They don't need solutions. They just need to be seen. So God, meet them here. Meet them in this moment where their thoughts feel crowded. Meet them where fear quietly sits beneath the surface. Meet them where uncertainty lingers, even if they can't name what they're unsure about. Meet them where loneliness feels close, even if they are surrounded by people. You already know how much they've been carrying. And now, God, gently invite them to begin letting some of it go. Not all at once, not perfectly, just slowly. Help them place each racing thought into your hands. The unfinished conversations, the what ifs, the things they feel responsible for fixing, the outcomes they keep trying to predict. One by one, God, help them release what they were never meant to carry alone. Help them loosen their grip on the fears that have been tightening their chest. The fear of making the wrong choice. The fear of what the future holds. The fear of disappointing others. The fear of not being enough. They don't need to push these fears away. They can simply set them down, right here, in your presence. God, for the places in their body where tension has settled, bring gentle ease. For the heaviness in their chest, bring room to breathe. For the tightness in their thoughts, bring softness. They are not asking for everything to make sense. They are asking for quiet. They are asking for peace that does not depend on answers. So God, bring that peace. Not a peace that demands understanding. Not a peace that requires certainty, but a peace that rests underneath the noise. Let that peace begin to settle over their mind. Let it move slowly, gently, without force. Let it quiet the urgency they feel to figure everything out right now. God, they don't need to understand the whole day ahead. They don't need to see the full path. They don't need to solve tomorrow this morning. Help them trust that for today, it is enough to take the next small step. It is enough to breathe. It is enough to be present right here. Where uncertainty feels heavy, help them lean into trust. Not trust that everything will be easy, but trust that they will not walk alone. Not trust that fear will disappear, but trust that it does not have the final word. God, you are steady even when their thoughts are not. You are calm even when their mind feels restless. You are near even when they feel disconnected. If there is sickness in their body, physical or emotional, meet them there with gentleness. Bring comfort where there is pain. Bring strength where there is weakness. Bring reassurance where worry has been draining them. If loneliness has been sitting quietly in their heart, remind them that they are not forgotten. They are not overlooked. They are not facing this morning by themselves. You are with them right now. God, invite their mind to rest, not to shut down, not to go blank, but to rest in the knowledge that they are held. Let their thoughts slow just a little. Let the pressure ease just a little. Let their breathing deepen just a little. They don't have to carry everything today. They don't have to be strong every moment. They don't have to have all the answers before moving forward. They are allowed to begin this day gently. God, help them carry this calm into whatever comes next, into conversations, into responsibilities, into moments that might feel uncertain or demanding. When their thoughts start to race again, remind them of this moment. Remind them that they can return to this quiet place with you. Remind them that peace is not something they lost. It is something they can receive again. Thank you for being patient with them. Thank you for not rushing them. Thank you for not asking more than they can give. Thank you for meeting them exactly where they are. As they prepare to move forward, let their heart feel steadier than it did before. Let their mind feel a little lighter. Let their spirit feel less alone. They don't need to say anything right now. They don't need to prove anything. They can simply rest, and God hold them there. Before you move on, stay here just a little longer. There is no need to rush back into the noise of the day yet. Let the calm you felt remain with you for a moment. Let your breathing settle. Let your shoulders rest where they are. If this prayer met you where you are this morning, you don't need to say much. You can simply whisper, Amen, right where you are, only if you want to. And remember this, you are not alone. You are not the only one who woke up feeling this way today. There are others beginning their morning with the same quiet heaviness, the same racing thoughts, the same desire to feel steady before moving forward. Right now, you are part of a quiet community, people choosing to pause, to breathe, and to place this moment into God's hands together. You don't have to carry everything at once. You don't have to be ready for every conversation or decision ahead. You are allowed to take this day one step at a time. As you move forward, take this sense of peace with you. Let it guide your thoughts. Let it soften your pace. Let it remind you that you can return to this quiet place whenever you need to. We'll meet again here tomorrow morning. Until then, walk gently into your day. You are part of this prayer family.